Learning in Wartime is an essay from C.S. Lewis that addresses the question of why it is justifiable to pursue scholarly activities during a time of crisis such as war. Delivered as a sermon in the autumn of 1939, at the outset of World War II, Lewis provides a compelling argument for the importance of continuing to learn and engage in intellectual pursuits even amidst global turmoil. The imminence of death. War makes the constant threat of death impossible to ignore. However, he argues that life has always been lived under the shadow of death, even in peacetimes, and thus war does not fundamentally change the human condition in this regard. Learning as a duty. He posits that learning and scholarly pursuits should not be seen as an escape from the reality of war, but as part of fulfilling one's duty. Just as soldiers fight, scholars should continue their intellectual pursuits, the war against war. Lewis suggests that the best way to fight against the disruptive nature of war is to continue with normal life as much as possible. By persisting in scholarly work, individuals resist allowing war to consume all of life. The four enemies of the scholar. He identifies excitement, frustration, fear, and lethargy as the primary enemies of a scholar, noting that these challenges are not unique to wartime, but are amplified by it. The truncated concept of life. Lewis criticizes the idea that life should be primarily about survival, and that activities not directly related to survival are unimportant. He argues that this perspective misses the richness of human life, which includes the pursuit of knowledge and beauty. Fragmentation of life. He addresses the concern that times of war fragment people's lives into before, during, and after, hindering one's ability to plan or continue with long-term undertakings. Lewis contends that all human life is fragmented in this way, and that one's duty to God and humanity does not pause for war. Sanctification of ordinary activities. The essay concludes by encouraging readers to see their studies and daily pursuits as sanctified by God, contributing to the communal effort against chaos and toward truth and understanding. In conclusion, C.S. Lewis's Learning in Wartime emphasizes that the pursuit of knowledge and scholarly activities during crises is not only justifiable, but necessary. He argues that the human condition remains fundamentally unchanged by war, as the shadow of death always looms over humanity. Learning is a duty that complements other efforts, like those of soldiers, and serves as a form of resistance against the chaos of war. Lewis identifies common scholarly challenges, such as excitement, frustration, fear, and lethargy, as exacerbated but not exclusive to wartime. He critiques the notion that life should be solely about survival, advocating instead for a life enriched by intellectual and aesthetic pursuits. Ultimately, he encourages readers to view their studies as sanctified acts that contribute to the broader effort against disorder, reinforcing the timeless importance of intellectual engagement in any era.